.0.
This is .0. Today I thought I would do a quick video. I'm going to go through hirelings and henchmen, maybe guards, that kind of thing. I'm going to move through these pretty fast today. My goal is to kind of work through these, and we're going to get into paladins and fighters and all sorts of other things. We're just kind of working our way up the chain here. Probably got about 25 figures to show you here real quick today. And again, the theme's going to be that these would be assistants, so to say. So definitely a guy that just looks like he would be a guard or something along those lines. Okay, let's go with, how about like this guy that we just had here. Guy carrying a treasure chest on his back. Let me just let that zoom in on it. Now how that chest doesn't open, I have no idea. Let's take another close look at him too. He's got like a dagger, a bunch of loot here on his pouch, or in a pouch there on his hip too. And it just looks like a hard-working guy, huh? Yeah, it seems like there'd be an easier way to carry that out of there. Maybe get a buddy to help on this end. Okay, this one here, I've used this guy a lot just as a non-player character. You know how it is when you're playing this game. You got to have a few sacrificial players, and this is kind of one of those. Sometimes you got to have, people die so that it's interesting. How about we'll flip it over here. Also makes your players realize the consequences sometimes of their actions. Looks like we got a really neat cross on his shield actually. Okay, now I got a double here, so I'll do front and back on these. How about, like I said, I'm not sure. This is probably supposed to be just truly a fighter, and it's really actually a pretty good piece. Old piece. I've had both of these for a very long time. Truly no idea where I got them. And I don't know, they just kind of fit the role as being assistants, though, in my opinion. Alright, I got another guy here that's guy kicking his way through the door, or a door, it looks like, something like that. I've had plenty of adventures where somebody kicks a door, and I, tell them that their foot accidentally kicks through the wood of the door and it's stuck on the other side, and some critter on the other side or something, like, is grabbing onto it and pulling and yanking on it, and the look on people's faces is priceless. Alright, definitely more of a henchman here, like just an assistant bowman. Now sometimes this guy's made it into a few adventures as maybe a ranger or something like that too, because it's really hard to find figures that match up to ranger compared to paladins or knights or all these other different classes. How about this guy? He's been a sleepy guard in many of adventures as well. He's got a little bit of a broken sword here, but he's got like a Harry Potter hat on, right? Just looks like a guy that somehow falls asleep on duty. Alright, let's look at the back of him. How about this guy? He looks like a pirate of some kind. I'm not really sure what he is, but it looks like he'd be a guy that would be out on a boat. Scimitar here. Not sure what we're seeing on his chest up here. And I don't know that necessarily this guy would be a hireling or a henchman. He might be in charge of the boat for all I know, but he's going to be in this group. Alright, we got another one here. A guy holding a spear. I'm not sure, maybe for some reason this just kind of gives you that feeling of being like a bard maybe, or a I don't know what this guy would be exactly, but maybe a ranger too. I don't know. Oh, I recently acquired this. I don't paint my figures, and yeah. Anyway, I don't do that. How about this guy? Looks like he would definitely just be a hired on help, right? Maybe a guard or something, top of a tower or a wall. You know what I mean? How about like? We already did this one, right? It was the same thing, so let's get both of those. I didn't realize I had two of those. How about let's go with this guy next? Now, I don't know, it probably doesn't fit this category quite so well. It almost looks like a Japanese samurai, but I'm not going to have a class that's really going to fit this piece, so it's going to make it into this one. How about I've got another bowman here. Definitely looks like he would be a hireling or a henchman or part of maybe an army, and he's one of the archers. And what's this piece here? This could fit in multiple categories. Who makes this? Grenadier. Looks like it could be just a regular fighter, actually. But today, it's going to be a mercenary. How about that? Let's take a look at his shield here. What do we got there? Like a whole bunch of stuff going on. I honestly can't tell what this is. It's almost like crustacean stuff all attached to his shield. I don't even know what to quite make of that. Alright, these guys have been used as mercenaries a lot in my scenarios, or whatever you want to call them. Guards, or just people, fighters that can be hired on to assist to them. So we'll do them at the same time. Alright, how about this guy? He looks like he definitely also would be hired henchman. Now I think I added this this deal here on the end. I can't remember what it used to have. Something similar, but you see the difference in the color here to this. I think there's some glue right here that you're seeing here too. But I use this guy a lot of times, like, I don't know, like pulling the mules and I don't know, you know what I mean, horses, and I've even got some camels and that kind of thing. Let's see here. This guy looks like he'd be like a hired guard of some kind. Let me push these out of the way. Yeah, like he would just be, sitting outside a door or on a wall. Like I said, just kind of a hireling. Alright, let's see. Keep on tracking here. Like I said, my goal was to go through here fast, kind of keep you entertained, and, give you lots of figures to look at and reminisce a little bit about. You probably remember these from when you were a kid, or you might still have them at home. Oh, he's got a bow across the back. And like I said, my goal is just to have a little bit of fun with this. And then at some point, I'm going to transition over to a totally different kind of video that's going to be more educational, a lot of Freemasonry, esoteric kind of stuff like that. Alright, definitely looks like this guy, almost like he'd be a crusader, not really a knight probably. I guess he could be. What's he got here? What is this? Oh, it's a sword. I see, it's a sword coming down the side. So I guess it could fit into, there's going to be a whole category of knights we're going to be doing here shortly. But it just seems like he's kind of a fill-in, the line kind of guy. Just more of a, like I said, a hireling or a henchman. This guy too, he's got a lot of armor on, so could fit into my knights, or in fact he's got a double-headed phoenix, right? He's actually a Scottish Rite Freemason, that's what it is. Or a Roman maybe, I don't know. A lot of armor, so it's not like this guy's, on the low end on the pecking order, but nonetheless, today he's going to be a henchman. Alright, I got a couple of guys like this, so we'll do them at the same time. And we're already winding down pretty fast. Lots of people seem to have this figure, including myself. I got two of them. They're old, and they never have a bow. Never once has that these figures, have I ever seen them with a bow or holding anything. They always just look like this. So, alright, actually it looks like I got another set of two here that are these guys. Look like they should have been on a boat as well. Look, almost like we got some kind of a critter here, right? What is that? Like a little, some kind of critter, like a, maybe not. It's got a dart here, obviously, in a pouch. Looks like he should be on a boat, doesn't it? Like a John Hancock kind of guy, right? That would drink Madeira and it's got to be something. See, it's got wings, like a little parrot or something. I'll bet you that's what it is. I'll bet you it's a little parrot. That's kind of cool. Alright, well, moving on here. We're down to just 3 more. And again, this is meant to be just kind of a short video to knock out kind of these backup role players. And then we're going to move into much neater stuff here shortly. From here on out, there's going to be a lot of really good figures coming your way. So, anyway, just kind of doing this for fun to to get them all. You know, I got about 950 figures. I want you to see them all. So, not sure what this guy is. Maybe just like a regular kind of townsfolk kind of guy. Doesn't seem like he's got any armor on. I guess it could be played as a ranger or something, but usually not with an axe. I guess it could be too. Alright, and then the last one I got, I think this guy was supposed to have a spear originally instead of a club that he's got now. I think this stuck out if I remember right, but alright, definitely fits the role of being a hireling or a henchman, some kind of assistant like that. So, okay, let's go back and grab, how about like this guy, and how about this old guy here. And as what we'll do is we'll end this video with that. Like I said, it was meant to be short, meant to be sweet. Hope you enjoyed that, and be safe until next time.